Wayne, thank you so much for speaking to talkSPORT. It's that time of year, Soccer Aid. Just take us through what it's like in the build-up, of course, for such an amazing moment in the footballing calendar.
Yeah, no, it's great. The games I've been involved in previously. I've not won yet, so hopefully I'll put that right this year. But no, it's such a great occasion to be involved in, and obviously you're playing with different players you've played against or played with previously, and then different like actors, singers, whatever background they're coming from, all come together to raise money, which is the most important thing. But also, it's to have fun with it. So yeah, it's always great when it comes round.
Of course, and you say it's a bit of fun, but I've grown up watching you, Wayne, and when you're on that pitch, does it almost kick back in the competitiveness, if you like, and of course sharing the pitch with former players that you used to play with and play against? Does it almost have that switch, even though it's for a good cause?
Yeah, no, you want to win, and I think the other celebrities outside of football bring that competitiveness to it because they want to win. It's a massive occasion for them, and it'd be like me going and singing on stage in front of however many thousand people. You want to do well, and for all them, they want to win. So that brings that edge to it, and so yeah, the match day is always, everyone's a little bit anxious and nervous for it, but then the build up to that, it's great fun. Everyone's together and sharing different stories and having a good time.
Without a doubt. Is there anyone in particular you're looking forward to playing with or perhaps against this year?
Yeah, I'd probably say it'd be good to see Angry Ginge back again. I thought he's done really well last year. John Marler as well, see he's playing. So it'd be good to play alongside him. And then Jordi Alba, he'll still be fit. I think he's only just retired. So yeah, no, there's some some people you look forward to playing with or against, and I'm sure there'll be a few more names the closer we get to as well. So yeah, it's always one which when you agree to play, you have a look to see who else is playing in the game.
Yeah, exactly that. And of course, you're in the England top, which is a perfect time for me to ask about the World Cup. It's on the horizon. Is Thomas Tuchel the missing piece they finally need to get over the line?
I hope so. We hope so. Listen, I think firstly Gareth done a great job in his time there and what he done. But now I think England's in a good place. Squad-wise, a lot of players to choose from, and then adding Thomas Tuchel to that and his coaching staff, I think he's a serial winner. He's won many trophies, top trophies throughout his career. So you hope he can bring that experience to England and take us that one step further.
And when it comes to the striker chat, of course, I think we're all in agreement that it will be Harry Kane to lead the line. But then when you talk about the potential backup or the next in line, if you like, that's certainly an interesting conversation. Of course, you've got Ollie Watkins in there. Ivan Toney's doing brilliant out in Saudi Arabia. If it was up to Wayne Rooney, who do you think should be in that slot?
I don't know. It's a difficult one, and it changes. From early on in the season. And still now, to a certain extent, you're looking at Welbeck, people talking about Welbeck, and Calvert-Lewin's come into really good form as well. Ollie Watkins, for me, Ollie Watkins will be there. And then you've got players just behind that, not behind Ollie Watkins, but from the number 10 position. That's your creativity. That's the players you've got to go and create chances for these forwards to try and score the goals. And but ultimately, if Harry's fit, he'll play, and he's the main player still for England. So yeah, I think probably Ollie Watkins is the one for me to go behind him.
Yeah, and just a bit of Man United chat, of course, we have to. With Michael Carrick, his first two games were, for me anyway, it was just really rolling back the years. Was that feeling, the excitement, the way that United were playing, of course, in and out of possession. That was what Man United should be. What is it about Michael Carrick? Of course, you know him more than most people out there. What is it? Is it his calm in nature? Is his knowledge of the game? A bit of everything? What is it that has made him such a big and quick impact at Old Trafford?
Just simplicity, I think. And we get told how great all these young foreign coaches are. And I've worked with some of them, and a lot of it is very complicating. I know the game very well, and sometimes you can overcomplicate the game. I think what Michael's done is gone in and simplified what Man United were doing. He's simplified that and give players a clear message of what the role is. And I'm sure there's been a demand of you have to run, you have to work, you have to tackle. It sounds simple, but the basics of football. And that's what he's done. The players have certainly took to that and had a great start.
And this is going to be the biggest question I ask you. Score prediction for Soccer Aid?
Yeah, I don't know. No, there's normally goals.
A lot of goals.
There's normally goals in it, so depends who the keepers are. Yeah, no, I'm going to say 4-2 to England.
There we go, I hope so. Wayne, thank you so much.
Thank you.